Hello and welcome to North Talk. I'm your host, Jonah Nink. Let's get right to it. Couple weeks ago, North held its annual Mr. SCN competition. This was an especially emotional one, having everything from bottle flips to shadow puppet competitions. It was a close race, but in the end, I was just glad to see Dewey go. Here to talk a little bit about his experience is Mr. SCN 2017, Zach Mundo, everybody. How you doing, brother? Mr. SCN.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Pretty good.
Nice.
So something I've wanted for a while.
So, describe to us the moment that Dewey put the crown on your head. How was that? Like, what did you feel?
Well, I mean, as we know, Dewey was last year's Mr. SCN, Dewey Bowles, and yeah, he's also one of my best friends. And it's just I remember last year I lost second to him, and the night of Mr. SCN last year, we text each other, and I'm like, dude, congrats. And I was texting him, and he was like, yo. Zach, I can't wait. I'm pissed I can't do this next year since I won. But I mean, I can't wait to come back and crown you next year. It gave me a lot of encouragement, and just the fact that Dewey's one of my best friends ever. I've been looking forward to that for over a year now. For a year. And it happened, and it was crazy.
So tell us a little bit about I know your act was pretty involved, like the whole Disney mashup. Where'd that idea come from?
I don't know. I knew I wanted to sing. Because singing's like it's the best like talent I have that I can show to an audience live, and I don't know. I wanted to do something no one's ever seen before. I was thinking of just singing a medley of Disney songs, but I wasn't. But then I was like, let's change up the lyrics. Let's make it a song about why I love North, because I do love North, and let's add a video to it. So I'll sing live and I'll add a video to it, and I did that, and I'm glad I did. So,
no, I loved it. I especially
Thanks,
loved
man.
the parts where, if I remember correctly, it was you in the pool.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't swim.
Yeah, I can't swim.
How was the process of making the video? It seemed like a lot of fun.
I made the video with nothing but an iPhone and just free apps and Windows Movie Maker on my dad's crappy work laptop for work, and I spent no money on it. Just didn't ask for anyone else's help except for like obviously the other people in the video and someone to hold the camera. But I mean, really, what I would do is I went around, everywhere. I went everywhere around school. Just I wanted to get everyone's faces in there, talk to a ton of teachers, a ton of students, and just wanted to make something big. I wanted the song's about North. My talent was about North, and what better people to get involved in the video than North?
There you go.
Yeah.
I just really liked yours above all. I think
Thanks,
was
man.
of all the acts, I think it was the most like all the acts were great. Don't get me wrong, but I think it was yours had a lot of heart to it. I feel like you put a lot of yourself into it. How were those weeks leading up to the competition?
At that point, I was finished with the project, the video. I memorized the lyrics that I wrote, and really the 3 weeks before the competition, all I did was practice and practice and practice. I'm really used to performing. It's something I've been doing since like 7th grade. I do it all the time. I have a show or two like every week or two, and it was just practicing to get that live performance good. And I had some mistakes, but like whatever.
Now, did you feel like you were more prepared going in since you had done it last year, or?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just not only that. Well, talking about how prepared I was. My story with Mr. SCN, it's my brother actually did it. My brother Josh Mundo, when he was a junior and a senior, and I saw it when I was in 7th and 8th grade, and that was when I found out what Mr. SCN was, and I was like, whoa, this is awesome. You get attention. I love that. And it's just like you can show off your talent. You can be funny. You can obviously get a name at school, and I was like, wow, I want to do this someday.
Yeah.
I want to get my name out there, and it's gonna be through this. And I spent freshman, sophomore year just like trying to be a funny guy, and hopefully I was. I don't know, but I mean, I got in junior year, got second. Didn't think I'd place second, but then senior year I was determined, and I was just determined. I knew what I was doing because I saw it 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th grade, 4 years in a row. Then I was in it 11th grade, and I was in it this year. and I knew exactly what I was doing. I know what the judges like. I've seen 5 different winners prior to me.
I got you. Now, talk a little bit about your relationship with the other contestants. Was there really any, like, I feel like it wouldn't be too competitive, you know?
Oh, this year, coincidentally, a lot of the candidates were just friends, like Evan Court, Ryan Fahey, Jacob Rollins, Cole Hickerson, Brady, all those boys, buddies of mine, and it was really fun. It was really comfortable, but the fact that we were friends, a lot of us were friends, it was a lot like working together. Like all the meetings we had every week, it was much more like working together than like a competition.
Now, this is jumping ahead a little bit, but every year, I'd swear this is like consistently the most like attended North event. I don't know if it is like officially, but it always feels like that.
Yeah.
Do you wonder why that is?
It's really someone is being crowned, and that's always exciting to find out. And it's funny. This is a show where 10 randomly voted boys are just picked to do something funny on stage, and hell yeah, we're all gonna come and sell the show out every year. So yeah, it's just it's a really good encouragement for school spirit, because many other events at school don't aren't really as attended as Mr. SCN is. But that's why I loved Mr. SCN. It was just really good for school spirit, and I'm really about that.
All right, now I think wasn't it the junior class who ran it this year?
Yep, the junior class, student council.
And I think it was the seniors who ran it last year, correct?
Yep.
Now, was there like any difference in the way that they ran things?
Yeah, I'm actually a member of student council myself.
Ooh.
And so last year I would work with Alexandra Kyle and Claire Miller, 2 great women. Yeah, it was really comfortable working with them in student council because I know them, and yeah, just I got to see how it worked. I saw behind the scenes everything, and then this year, it was a different crew, different style.
Yeah.
But I mean, I knew what I was doing, so I was always comfortable with like I made my talent all by myself, pretty much. So that was like my main priority, the 3 months of the making of it. So
now, a lot of people like to say that it's a popularity contest. Do you agree with that?
No, it's not a popularity contest, because it's really just about like who can really just not just show off a talent, not just show off singing, not just show off juggling, not just show off solving a Rubik's Cube, which I did last year.
While riding a hoverboard.
Yeah, and beatboxing. Well, it's just, I think Mr. St. Charles North is, I know it sounds weird saying it like that, Mr. St. Charles North 27.
It's strange.
Yeah. It's about representing North. It's you get that crown. You're Mr. St. Charles North, not just because people like you. I don't know. I think I at school, like in the hallways, I give out this vibe that like I'm really reckless. I don't care. I wear flip flops every day. I slide down the rails on the stairs. I'm having so much fun every day, and people are like, well, after the competition, after the show, people are like, oh, look at Mr. SCN, he gets to do that. But like, no, it's like I don't get to do that because I'm Mr. SCN. I'm Mr. SCN because I'm the person who gets to do that at school. I don't know. I just think.
No, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? It's not like. Yeah. It's not like you don't just get a crown. A plastic crown doesn't go on your head and just you get to do whatever you want. It's. Yeah, what's the word? Swag? I don't know.
It's not like something you win. It's like, oh,
yeah.
I'm the ruler of North. Well, first of all, North is a school. It's not a monarchy.
Yeah, it's not
if you took Gov, you know what that means. I think regardless of who wins, I feel like we all win in a way, because it's cool to see one of us be recognized up on the stage, regardless of who it is. Are you looking forward to going back next year and crowning
definitely,
the next Mr. SCN?
I'm excited to see, just to see who's hip at Mr. SCN, who got voted in, and of course it's just entertainment itself. Anyone should be excited to come to Mr. SCN.
Oh yeah.
You never know what the talent is going to be. You never know what those 10 hooligans on stage are going to do, and That is the one best thing about Mr. SCN. Actually, the best thing about Mr. SCN is the fact that we sell at the show when everyone at school comes together. That's the best thing at Mr. SCN.
Do you think when you come back next year, do you think you'll be crowning someone who you competed against this year? Well, competed, but
Maybe Jacob Rollins.
Jacob Rollins. Hear that, Jacob?
That kid.
Talking to you.
I've known that guy since I was in seventh, 8th grade, and he's very talented. He's a funny guy, tall, handsome. You know, I know he can do it, but you know, it's not about being flashy on stage and just showing yourself off. It's showing that you're something special and you're something worth it.
Yeah,
and it's judges.
Definitely. I think that kind of covers my questions. Do you have anything else you want to say to us?
Make sure you come next year. It's a really great time. It's a really, really just awesome event at school that I've been loving for the past 6 years, and next year 7. Shout out to Miss SCN, Mary Byrne, my girlfriend. Without your support, without your guidance throughout this whole ride, I definitely would not have that. I would not be able to look at that in my room every day, babe.
Yeah. All right. Well, peace. Thanks for talking to us today. All right. I'll see you around, dude. All right. That was Zach Mundo, everybody. Yeah, Zach. Woo, woo, woo. He actually gave me his crown. I'm going to wear this for the rest of the show, regardless of how stupid it looks. Now on to our little segment that we like to call Winners and Losers. It's where we talk about the winners and losers of, North. Today's winner, prom bottles. I love these things. They're adorable. It's so nice. A lot of people don't dig it, but I actually love the Great Gatsby theme this year because it's like, what better way to celebrate my transition into college by celebrating the time in the 20s before the Great Depression? It's perfect. Okay, today's loser is mail from colleges I don't want to go to. Look, if you send me 47 emails about housing and I only respond with pictures of Hulk Hogan, then it's obvious I don't want to go to your school. That wraps up our show. Thank you so much for chilling with me today. Thanks again to Zach Mundo. Shout out to Mary. And leave.